So as you might know, today is the full release for the iPhone 13, and I ain't getting one because I'm broke, but yeah, still, that's cool. iPhone 13 out, and I think the iPad mini and maybe even the base model iPad are actually finally releasing today. But one of the things that plenty of people are complaining about with the iPhone 13 is that it still has Lightning instead of USB-C. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about why that is and why they're not switching to USB-C. So the Lightning connector is obviously owned by Apple, and it was designed and released in 2012. And when it came out, it was actually really good. This was way better than what most other Android phones used, which was micro USB. The Lightning, it was a lot faster. You could charge faster. It was faster data transfers. It was reversible. It was incredible. But obviously, 2012 was like almost 10 years ago, so it's a little different now. So the reason that Apple's holding into Lightning as long as they can is the same reason that they do a lot of stuff, and that's money. You see, they own Lightning, the Lightning connector, and they hold the patent. So if any other third party wants to make any accessory or charger or anything for an iPhone that has Lightning, they have to give Apple some of their money, which either makes the company lose money, or what normally happens is the company just makes the product a little more expensive. That way they're still making money, and Apple's making money, and the consumer's losing money. And Apple's making a lot of money from this over the past, almost 10 years. They've been making a ton. So one of the other big reasons is that when they switch, they're going to receive a lot of backlash. So back in 2012, when they switched to Lightning, they got a lot of backlash because a lot of people had stuff for the 30-pin connector, which Apple had used before that, not only for the couple of years that they used it on the iPhone, but also for the iPods before that. This was always their connector, so a lot of people, and this was only however many years that people gathered up their accessories and chargers that would no longer work on the new iPhone. And this was a huge deal, and everyone got mad. But Apple did it anyways, and people still bought it, and in the end, everything's all fine, right? So now that it's been almost 10 years, the Lightning's been out, people have a lot more accessories and chargers and stuff with Lightning that won't work anymore with the new iPhone, so it would probably be even worse. So Apple is trying to go portless in the next couple of years with the iPhone, and so if you think about it, it wouldn't make sense to switch to USB-C now, because in a couple of years they want to switch to going portless, so then all your Lightning accessories won't work anyways. Apple will get a lot of backlash from the general consumers, but then everything will be fine after a couple of years, right? Okay, well, if they switch to USB-C, then, so if this year or last year or whatever, they switch to USB-C, everyone would be mad because they can't use their Lightning accessories anymore. Obviously, tech nerds like me would be happy if it's finally USB-C, but the general consumer would be, they don't like this. They can't use all their accessories anymore. You gotta get all kinds of new stuff. And then, so if that would happen, then a couple years later, Apple goes again and removes the USB-C, and now it's completely portless, so now everyone is getting mad again because they can't use their accessories that they just bought in the past, 3 years or whatever for USB-C. They have to get all new ones again, and wireless ones this time, so it'll be even more expensive. So they're going to obviously get a lot of backlash whenever they switch. So why wouldn't they just hold on to Lightning until they can go portless, and they'll get a lot of backlash right there at that one time, but if they go to USB-C, then they're going to get it twice. So people will also say that, Apple could easily switch to the iPhone because they did it to the iPad and the Macs, and I think that's a completely different story because first of all, the iPhone is much more popular among the just general consumers, so there's a lot more accessories and stuff floating around, and people have way more. There's a massive ecosystem of stuff that uses the Lightning connector. And also, especially with Macs, that doesn't make sense. They never had Lightning, they always had USB, and it makes even more sense now because the new iPhones come with a Lightning to USB-C port, so it makes it even easier to hook your iPhone up to your Mac. So that's a stupid argument, I think. As far as the iPads, that's a little bit more of a valid argument, I think, because, it's a little more popular. Also, the base model iPad still uses Lightning, and the base model iPad is definitely the most popular among general consumers and just regular people out there. But especially with the iPad Pro and those, it's more pro users getting it, and they're happy with USB-C, and they love this. And also at this point, the iPads, especially the Pro and Air, are pretty much computers. So when will Apple actually go portless? I don't know. It seems like they want to pretty soon in the next couple of years. I don't know for sure how Apple's going to go around this. One thing they're definitely going to have to do is make some for really fast wireless data transfer, because if they get rid of that, then so like I record my videos on an iPhone, so I record the videos and I plug it into my Mac and transfer all the videos across. Now if there's no port, I have to connect MagSafe up. It's going to be something I'm going to have to airdrop it or something. That's going to take ages. So obviously they're going to have something that you clip on the MagSafe and it has some for super fast data transfer that they're going to own, obviously, so they can get even more money then. So that's the other thing. If they're using USB-C, they're not going to get any money from that. And once they do switch to MagSafe, if anyone wants to create MagSafe accessories, again, Apple's getting some of that money, even though it's just wireless charging with cool little magnets, especially if they introduce, a better way of data transfer, they'll definitely earn that, and so then third parties got to pay for that too. So I don't know when exactly they're going to switch. Could be within next year, probably not next year. In 15, 16. Hopefully they can go portless. That's about all I have. Subscribe to Technoblade, and I will see you later.